This drill is a drill that we will do one by ourselves, but also with the defensive lineman. Here it shows the defensive line, but it's a drill where I'll stand back here and I'll give the, we'll have linebackers in our drill when we're doing our individual drill. And basically what I do is I will give them a call of what I want them to do. If I want them to be down, okay? If I want them to be down blocking, my expectation is my linebacker is going to yell, down, 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 and he's going to scrape. Okay? I'm going to give them an open window. So I'll tell those guys to run open window, which is going to force him here. And my linebacker is going to yell, open, 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 and then sit down. Okay? And again, just getting him to trigger. I'll do a reach block. Okay? I'll do a reach block. So that would show them. And I want my linebacker to yell, reach, 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 and use this scrape technique to get around. We'll do a pass set, okay? We'll do a pass set where I'll do this, and just the guys that are playing guard and tackle will show high hat. And in that case, I want them to yell pass, 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 sprint out, and find where the number, there's not a receiver out there, but where they would engage the number 2 receiver. So open their hips and sprint, okay? And all you need is 2 guys here. We just use a bag for the center. You don't need to have a tight end in this particular drill. We're going to go 3 reps with each kid, and then we're going to move on from there. So we're going to show, again, we're going to show down, we're going to show open, we're going to show reach, we're going to show pass, and we're going to show pass and then screen. Okay, we get it down. So you can already see my linebacker going into his scrape rip. He's going to scrape. And I don't want him to tackle in this drill. This is just a recognition drill. So for our defensive end, he's getting his block recognition. For us, we're getting an open and closed read. Okay, this is a closed window for us. We're going to scrape. The next one, they're going to get the call. We get an open window. See, the linebacker is going to sprint right away. He's got a quick pop. If you watch his feet, he'll pop his feet really quick. Okay, and then he's going to run right through the A-gap. Again, don't want him to tackle. I just want him to get into a position of how he's going to tackle, how he drops his hips in this particular case. High hat, pass, 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 and we want them to sprint out there. I tell them their first 3 steps is a dead sprint, looking for that receiver, and then they need to sneak peek back just to check for screen. And then you've got flow away, okay? Then you have flow away. So when we have flow away as a stack linebacker, we want to get across a scoop. So we'll yell scoop, scoop, scoop when we've got flow away. So we want them to get the -A and work to the cutback. Here's the same drill, and we just add a tight end for our guys working on that if we're going to play a team that's going to have a tight end that week. But basically, we're doing the same drill. We're going to dip and rip, use our scrape technique that we just did individually. Now we're putting it in this mini group and working and sitting down for the scrape technique. Same idea here. You're just seeing it from the backside. You've got a down block. We've added a tight end. Now our linebacker, again, he's in his linebacker stance. He's got the Z's in the knees, right? He's got the Z's in the knees. His elbows are in tight, okay? And he's reading through his guard to the near back. When we have a tight end or wing, in that particular case, we want them to take their eyes to the most dangerous man who could come down and block them. So they're going to dip and rip through it.